Good day, a pleasant afternoon from Tirana. Thought it would roll back into the city and show a little bit more of the town that I started in several weeks ago. My battery cut out, so I didn't get to show much of the city. So I took a bus in. The bus actually drops you off a pretty good distance outside of the main part of the city center. But with traffic being what it is, barely moving, it is actually quicker to just walk it rather than jump on a bus or think about a taxi or anything like that. So I'm going to walk around Tirana a little bit, hopefully show you the Grand Park of Tirana, which is a showcase in my opinion, and then maybe look at some of the prices of what you could expect to pay on a trip to Tirana. First stop, going to be a cup of coffee. All right, so we got a cappuccino coffee and a fit bar, which looks like a muesli, granola, sesame seed type little breakfast snack. Total was 310 lek. 100 lek is equal to about $1 and €1. So a little bit over $3, €3. Not bad. Now we have made it up to the Grand Park of Tirana. This sits right at the edge of downtown. And you have this really large artificial lake, I'm certain. I don't think this is naturally here. But right beyond it, you have this real thick forest that's got tons of walking and biking trails that run back through it. Matter of fact, when I first came here the summer of 21, I did a pretty much about a 4 to 5 mile walk all the way through, so 7 or 8 kilometers, and ended up going all the way around this lake here, and I came back through on the other side, kind of looking back in the sun now, but I came back, I remember coming back across this bridge or this causeway here and finishing up right next to the Lakeside Pub and Tavern, which sits right here. So a little Christmas decoration on this tree. So I'm gonna go walk through. Not gonna do the entire trip around the water today. Won't be in near enough daytime to do that, and I've already got a good 3.5 miles in from the where the bus dropped me off. But we'll go cruise around and see if there's not something in the park that's worth a quick video of. So coming back from the Grand Park of Tirana in Tirana, Albania. Got a lot of folks out enjoying a coffee, Coke, or a cocktail here this afternoon. And why not? 16 degrees, 61 Fahrenheit. All right, coming back. So how much are things here at the Lakeview Bar? Remember, 100 is equal to about $1 and €1. So coffee up top, 110. A macchiato, 120. Cappuccino, 180. You can get some different milk drinks there. Milkshake smoothie, $2.50 or $3. We got down here. And a beer. Polliner from Germany, that's 400. Heineken's 3.5. Tuborg is 300. Peroni 2.5. So a little bit more expensive than what you might pay in town. Kind of climbing up to the top of the Grand Park of Tirana in Tirana. Still quite green on the grass, especially in the hedges. For December, you got a lot of these pine tree looking things that don't lose their leaves or turn colors, of course. But got a little sports park up here. When I walked through here a couple weeks ago, it looked like it was locked up for the season, so nobody out playing any sports here on a afternoon in December. As you walk through here, though, I've already passed a couple stands that were selling like popcorn and things such as that. So 1959 maybe when this was constructed. 60-year anniversary, 60-year nostalgia. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Wasn't aware of that. Really like the stonework. This goes all the way through the park. These free-form cut pavers here. Pretty unique. So here's the multi-sports complex. And as I said, not open. Must be just closed down for the winter time. Now, I don't think it's normally this warm in Tirana in December. I think they normally average about 15 or 10 degrees Celsius, maybe 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but certainly happy to take advantage of it here on this walk through. A much larger crowd down by the lake at the little pub down there. You get up here just 10 minutes in, kind of on our own. I think as we cycle through here, not bicycle through, but just make our way through, I think we run into a little pub on the other side. Maybe we'll stop there, and since we're making a video how much things cost, let's see how much maybe a beer is inside the park. A beautiful day here in the Grand Park of Tirana, and not many people out enjoying it, at least not in this section. More to come. All right, we stopped at the Hills Cafe at the top of the Grand Park of Tirana. 200 Albanian lek. That's that guy right there for one beer. That's a peja, which is a beer here in Albania. 200 lek, about €2, $2. And a pretty nice setting to sit here and enjoy it in. We'll come back and continue on the trail here in the Grand Park. Well, after going around a few more trails and paths, I think we're gonna say so long to the Grand Park of Tirana. The sun just now falling behind the hills that surround the city here, which means that temperature has dropped quite significantly from earlier in the afternoon when I was in shorts. I have now added the sweatpants to the attire. So I think we're gonna head back down into the city. I have a destination in mind for a late lunch, early dinner, and then maybe we'll go check out and see what Tirana looks like here at Christmas time. Let's go see how they decorate. So coming back from the city center of Tirana. I've got to look at some holiday treats here. I don't know what it is, but 150 lek.
Okay, this is what I was going to tell you. It was like an Iceland too.
For roadside bakery here. All looks pretty delightful. I stopped in the grocery and got a vitamin water. 119 Albanian lek. So about $1.20. There's a lot of little food stands along the way that you can opt for. Let's see here. Okay, salad, 550. Tropical salad, 750. A Caesar with grilled chicken, 550. So $5.50. Looking about $5 to $6 or euros for a soup. Some main dishes here. Sea bass, 800 lek. It's about $8. A mix of raw fish. No thank you. 1600. If you want to go chicken with cream cheese, 780. Lamb ribs, 1400. So you're looking at a main dish for anywhere between what, $8 to $15, €8 to €15, right here in the main city. Not too bad. What is a rather festive mood here as evening has come to Tirana. Back up on Skanderbeg Square, which is the main city center area. I have the GoPro. It does not shoot very well in the low light, so I'm going to take a chance with it and then see what it looks like. You can see Tirana is decked out in the holiday lights. We're on the other side of the square, but we'll get a little view back into the park here and take a look at this. Very nicely done. So the actual city square is right behind these white and red lights behind the blue Ferris wheel. You got the Intercontinental Hotel right behind, so we'll take a walk over there and take a look at it from that angle here in Tirana city center. Welcome to the Christmas festival here in Tirana. Set of rides. It's got the old Viking ship. I don't hear them yelling, "Tastes great." Less filling. Some of you may get that. It's quite a scene down here. This, I believe, is what they were beginning to set up for back at the beginning of the month. You got your candy floss or your cotton candy. Turkish ice cream. Interesting. Maybe a concert series or something down this direction. Take a walk through and get a look at the Christmas tree that's set up. Like here we got a little beer stand. I may come back and take a closer look at that. I was not expecting this. There is our opera house there in the forefront. What a cool scene down here. We get out of the path of traffic and give us a look at the tree. Oh, this is quite large back here. This goes on for quite a while. It's like different restaurants and coffee shops represented. Before I show you the peaceful Christmas tree, let's take a look at where all these streams are coming from on this ride. This looks terrifying. Swings you upside down and then leaves you suspended with your feet up in the air. That's a solid no thank you. That looks like a larger version of the Viking ship that we saw on the other side. Wow, very impressed. And here is the Toronto Christmas tree that changes colors right on cue. Wow, what a cool atmosphere. All right, continue to walk around, probably find a ice cold beverage. Come back with a little more here from the Christmas market. That looks awful as well. People pay to do that. All right, coming back. So what are the prices here on the Christmas market? Wings for $6, hamburger 5, cheeseburger 6. You can get a couple of different wraps for about €8. A chicken wrap for about €5, $5.50 for a donor wrap. Several different beers, and if you're interested in a cola or a 7-Up, about €2. Not too bad for a Christmas festival. Coming back with more. So I ran into a little hurdle at the Christmas market. I walked the entire circumference of the entire park down there, the entire square, and could not find the toilets, the bathrooms. So I said, before I have a beer, I need to locate that. Finally, some guy told me, oh, they're back on the other side. You got to go through the parking garage to get there. So I opted instead to get off the square, come up to a little pub that I've been to before. That tall draft beer right there, Paya, a local Pilsner, €2, $2, 200 lek. So on the way out of here, we'll walk back through the Christmas festival one more time, take a look at a few more sights and sounds. But other than that, good evening from Toronto.